Let me see real quick. I'm call other number.
I can do it. I can do it.
I'm call
I
other number.
already have her number.
I have her other number.
No, 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 no.
You better stop.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to hunt her, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breakfast by the morning, I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, rats keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder, you got a bitch, you got this bitch in me. Pacific ice from an ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never look it. My diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly. They calling for me and they. You want me like you not look? Yeah, I rank so much. Yeah, big ranks better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go!
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Get the three-gas offense on.
No, check, Patriot! Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get,
Oh my God, get the edge.
because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Oh, the bitch talk what you got over there.
Leopard! Leopard! Hot! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Hot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, after last week, we went
Fuck
over
you,
200
Bob,
yards.
LOL.
Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get across midfield and
right
into
when I run the ball.
Charger territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of
I all
dust?
he is
In this
broke
case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now Marino. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. As his guys are in for 6. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Get in there. Good job.
It's like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Shut up, blood. Man-to-man all game alert.
They'll throw on first down with Griffith. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 66 yards for him on the ground. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Helia LOL.
On 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Slow.
He's going to get it running right.
And I know Daddy so got my grandson.
Now he bowls him over. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again. And instead, it works opposite.
Third and goal. Here's Griffith. He dropped it.
You ain't
Couldn't
shit to
hang
make
on
us.
to the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Halfway.
To the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but...
Damn, man. There's a run, quick run,
it's
45 straight.
They answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board,
Then he
very
ran a
positive
cover
for them.
3.
Feel a little bit better about
I need
things
one right here,
because
baby.
if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door
Need
for
one
them to
right here,
score again, and then you're down 14.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out
All right, back
comes
to it.
Houston. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
more football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep them
Marino!
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man. I'm trying to back it out.
Losing yards back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Woo!
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
This offense is locked in right now.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Leopard!
And they'll go on the ground. And a
Come
short
on, man.
gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter
Welcome
inside,
to
but
the
that one was
tips.
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
On 3rd down, Marino. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my fucking
Picked
God.
off near the 29. And the return will be 3-yard line.
You're killing me with that dumb shit.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Like it even me.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And
Get that nigga the fuck out the game!
man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
I'm watching this trash-ass Legends League, that's all LOL.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! Gone!
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Push it up.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We in public learning, so nature should understand the
You know what's going
LOL.
to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Now, check. Patriot! Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. 2 minutes
took the wrong
remain here in the
play.
first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! Check three! Check three! Check three!
On second down, Marino. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
Because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Adam Jones, the longtime NFL corner, able to get him down.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man. It's
Ramos!
a big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano out to kick this
That
one
was
away.
nice.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Chargers. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try
That must be
something?
Asian.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put
Give me
yourself...
that! You can't hold Carmichael me to death!
Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there.
Oh, Joey
as these
Galloway.
guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my God, nigga, tripped
The
over, man.
linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his
Wow, this
linebacker
dude
spot. He's
terrible.
able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Marino looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man complete.
Damn!
Do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. And it's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Magnesiums.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watch it now, Marty! Marty! Watch it now, Marty! Marty!
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Leopard! Leopard!
And they'll run it here. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. Lose yardage back at the 17. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for with Marino. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Way to him, ED. Way to him, ED.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Come on, man. This
that
shit has
drive
got
that
to
really
stop.
increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Like
And
little
frankly,
Tino
I think it's
said.
time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This quarterback now just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a 1st down here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56. Look it.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
What?
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10.
Give me that mother.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! No, check, Patriot! Patriot!
And they'll go on the ground. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Girl, we don't stop doing that. Put that back. Put that so back up.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And on the ground they go with a running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And they're going on 4th down. Marino. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Mason complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll set up a throw.
Pull up.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Defensive
Charles,
masterpiece.
you know what coaches always
Yes,
tell
sir.
us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Texans, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, that nigga was naked. The house. Mm-hmm. What's up? Oh man, in the middle of a winter storm. Yeah. Oh, calm down, girl. Skip this shit.
Chucky just broke into my house.
Don't worry, everyone. This is Jerry. This is Control Tower in the Wells Fargo mobile app. It shows Jerry has returned.
Nigga stupid.
It's time to clean house, Jerry. And then boom. This is Wells Fargo.
He's